What is up, guys? Today, I'm going to be doing a video of the iMac G4 I own. Is it good in 2018? My one came out in 2003, so this is a 1 GHz 15-inch model. You can tell it's 15-inch because it has more of a square display over the 17-inch, which is quite wide, and to me, I think the 17-inch and the 20-inch look quite ugly. As people say, the ports do tell the computer's age, and let's go through them. So here we have Kensington lock, mini VGA, three USBs. The reason why they have three is so that you can plug in a keyboard and mouse, and you can have 2 extra USBs, like the Macs, laptops. After that, you have Firewire, which is 400, a power port, which is compatible with a laptop charger. Next to that, we have a modem, which no one uses these days. Ethernet, which is actually quite nice. I only use Ethernet as this thing has the wireless card in it, the airport card. Also, next to that has the Pro speaker jacks, headphone jack, and line in for if you have a microphone. I personally don't have the Pro speakers, but I do want to get them. Also, we have a power button. Here's the cable it came with, as you can see. When we hook it, it usually will sit flush with a machine, which looks awesome and looks pretty clean. Is the where the ventilation comes from, and like when you have it on a hot day, you can hear this machine actually blow the fan, and it gets quite loud. Don't use this thing in a hot day, as it will get really annoying. But if you use it in a cool environment, you won't have a problem. It's really quiet. On the front, we have a DVD drive. As you can see if I can open it. It's the DVD drive, and you can see the original color of this machine when it came out of the factory. It is severely yellow, this machine, from sitting in UV light. So yeah, this poor machine being in UV light for ages. Nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, I only have one original accessory to this computer, which is unfortunately the mouse. I like the mouse, it's in pretty decent condition, but it's... don't know if you can tell, but it's a little scratched and dirty. I've cleaned the cable, but that's about as good as I can get. You can't clean the mouse. So yeah, just the mouse. I also have an aluminium keyboard from an aluminium iMac, which yeah, totally works with this computer. So yeah, those are the only two accessories. Like I said, the Pro speakers got busted a long time ago, and the old keyboard my parents threw out for whatever reason, but it worked great when we had it. Also, don't know if you could tell, but the USB is a little bent on the mouse. So, the base looks pretty cool. It's a really nice little metal bit, which I think is the best part of the computer. The computer usually will sit here, and underneath it is where my iDevices live. So yeah, this is where it will sit. Here it is. Looks amazing. Let's boot her up. So yes, I do realize that this thing is not all the way down, but you'll see why in a second. It's all the way not all the way down. But let's boot her up. Yes, it works first time. Here it is, going. Not bad for a an old coming up 15-year-old computer. Really nice, really quick. And I don't know anything about a heavy hard drive, but yeah, it needs replacing. So, it's all booted up and all. Now, go look at the specs. So you can obviously tell it's running Leopard, but the mouse cursor's not working. Damn. Okay, got the mouse fixed. Take 2. So, this is a 1 GHz PowerPC G4 with 1 GB of RAM. It used to have 1.25 GB, but that actually died from a power cut. It tried to boot up when and then a power cut happened. So yeah. With an extra 256 megabytes of RAM did help. It made it a lot snappier. Fine. So as you can see, 1 GB SD is underneath the RAM, underneath that silver plate. The 256 internal RAM is dead. I could probably put another gigabyte in it, and it'll be even more snappy, but I don't want to risk it. These things take way too much time to get apart and to fix. I'm probably not until I'm older. So yeah, that. So what can you do with one of these things in 2018? Well, not a whole lot. I usually mainly use the thing as just a thing just to make this room look nice, which is kind of why I want to upgrade to an Intel Mac at some point. But here's what I have on this computer. I mainly use this thing for Spotify, because you can just see how quick this thing will load up. Yeah. Pretty quick. But I don't really use it because the internal speaker sounds horrible, which is another reason why I want to get the Pro speakers back. Never fair, because the internal one sounds horrible. Take my word for it. Also, what you can do is you can do word processing on it. I don't, because it's absolutely too big and it just doesn't work doing it. I can just find Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Yeah. It takes a long time, Microsoft Word, on this machine. And I do want, if I get my own Mac, I am putting this version on my computer. So, normal document. Open. And let's see how the lag is like. Takes a little bit for the lag to work, for it to work. But yeah, once it's loaded up, it's quite good. Yeah. Another thing you can do with G4s is actually use them as a DVD player. But in my opinion, the G3s do it better because they have an old CRT display, which in movies it just looks a whole lot better. Doing CRT displays. So yeah, I'll prove it to you. Okay, got a disc. Eject it. You might hear it spinning up, and it gets quite loud sometimes. And hopefully I don't get any. As you can see, it did work, and I did quit out of a DVD so I don't get a copyright strike. Because that will suck. Back. Put it back in. Done. There's another thing you can do. To watch DVDs. Unlike the G3s, with the G4s, you can kind of browse the internet. Just browse. Okay, as you can see. Let's browse it. With 10.4 Fox, but don't expect it to watch YouTube, as it will only run at 3 FPS at 360p. But yeah, it's quite slow. Google's not too bad though. Take my word for it, it's slow. So, let's load up a website. So, let's load up a website. So, let's see how long Trade Me takes to load, which is pretty much a New Zealand eBay. Because yes, I do live in New Zealand. Okay, it's loading. And I managed to get into the job section, which I don't want, as I don't need a job at the moment. Here we go. Trade Me. Not too bad. But yeah. Quite slow. But as you can see, when you're trying to... it just freezes when you're trying to scroll. So yeah. That's web browsing. Can be done, but you need to be patient. So, that concludes the video. So let's shut this computer down. See how long it takes to shut down. Okay. You gonna shut down? No. I'm rebooting the computer again, because what happened is that the computer didn't shut off correctly. I had to force it off, and then it wouldn't boot up correctly, so I had to flick the switch, and yeah, it came back on. This computer does do that. I don't know why, but now it's fixed. Hopefully it's all good. Again, it's probably just its age. It seriously needs to go in for a service. So, what do I think? Is the G4 useful in 2018? Sort of. I think it's sort of. So yeah. Because you can internet browse, you can use it for music, but yeah, that's about it. because you have to be really patient for all those tasks. And if you're not patient, I recommend you buy an Intel iMac. Don't buy one of these. Thanks. Thanks for watching.